Hey guys, my name is Louise and I am a qualified heavy vehicle and plant mechanic turned trainer and assessor. This is episode 5 of my Little Being a First Year Apprentice series. This episode I would like to talk about documenting your process. Alright? So some businesses, so when I was doing my apprenticeship at Cummins, we had an apprentice journal that we had to fill out. Alright, that was compulsory, but it was really, really valuable. So there's a few different ways to document what you do each day. And, for you, if it's not a compulsory thing with your work to do it every day, it might be a good thing to do every week as well. Just to jot down your major jobs that you've done that week and what you learned from them. Any tips and tricks that you've got, anything you've learned pretty much, anything you've discovered. So, if you've worked on an engine, you've done a thermostat, if you're doing carpentry and you've done, this different join, if you're doing welding and you've done a different welding technique, to document that so you can look back on it. Another thing that it's really good for is being able to see how far you've come. So looking back on that, you'll be able to be like, cool, when I was in my second week working and I did this job and I thought it was such a big deal, and now looking at it 3 months later, I can do that job in my sleep. All right, you can look back and you can see it and you can celebrate your wins. There's a few different ways to document your journey. So you can do the good old fashioned pen to paper. You can do video recordings of yourself talking about it. Also, you can take photos and video the job as you go along and then be able to store them in some type of way. One of the ways that you can store them is doing like an Instagram page or some type of blog kind of thing. It can even just be a private Instagram account that you don't actually show anyone, and you just have your photo, your video, and write a little bit about the job, and you've got it on there. And being on the internet, it's not going to get deleted or lost. So documenting your journey is really, really important, especially if you've made a mistake on a job and then you've learned how to recover from that. Making mistakes is perfectly fine, but you want to make sure that you're learning from them. That is the biggest thing. You document, I did this happened, and this is how I fixed it. That way, next time if something hits the fan, and then you'll be able to go in and be like, how did I do that last time? You'll be able to flick through, be able to find it. This is how I did it last time. Make sure you celebrate your wins. When you've looked back through and you've realized that you've come so far, treat yourself. Even just let yourself feel good. You've come so far. At your 3 month point, you'll realize, how much you've learned since when you first started. At your 6 month point, 9 month point, year, and even as you go on through the years, and even as when you become tradie and you're learning more and more, you will be able to see how far you have come. All right. Thank you guys for listening. I have a few more things that I want to talk to you guys about, so there will be some more episodes. Remember, congratulations on getting your apprenticeship. This is amazing. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you later.